Previously on cringe Final Fantasy XIV content that no one ever asked for. I taught you 3 jobs to play if you hate yourself. Today, I'll be teaching you something even better. 3 jobs to play if you hate other people. So if you've ever worked in retail or been outside for longer than 15 seconds, this video is definitely right for you. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Oh yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog, gotta be one of my favorite tanks. Just pull this one out in a dungeon and everyone will hate you immediately. Your lack of warrior and paladin's crazy self-healing means that every healer will breathe a collective sigh of despair whenever they see you in their expert run. Never mind the fact that your job is associated with pissy edgelords who groom underage catgirls in the tells. You have way more than just that going for you. Hell, you could spend every instant spamming unmend over and over again and tell them you're fishing for enhanced unmend procs. After all, why did the devs put that in the game if they didn't fucking want you to do it? Screw it. Let's go balls to the wall. Forget about the Blackest Night. What a worthless button. Let's make Dark Mind the only defensive cooldown we use until the devs realize it should mitigate physical damage too. That means we're going to be griefing the party for years to come. But hey, if you got changes to Living Dead and Blood Weapon after crawling in your skin for several years, then maybe it's not a lost cause. You know what they say. If all else fails, piss off the casuals until they get the changes done for you. Fight on, soldier. Astrologian is playing the long game. I can hear your shock and awe. Lucy, it can't be. Astrologian buffs the party. Why would you play that if you hate other gamers? And listen, I know how it looks, but you're not thinking of the potential here. Because pretending to be dumb is one of the best things you can do in this game. It really makes you feel alive. DPS did an AoE and you just feel like ruining someone's day? Toss those cards to the tank. Better yet, put them on yourself to buff those sexy, strong malefics. If anyone says anything, tell them you're new to healing despite having every job at level 90. Earthly Star, place it so that it hits everyone except that DPS and detonate it immediately. You decide who gets heals. Did you let your tank drop to an auto attack? Remind them that the Astrologian rotation has ungodly levels of difficulty and that it definitely won't happen again. It will happen again. Did someone just die? Damn, that's crazy! Swift cast is down, and you used Lightspeed already during that super strong opener of yours. Guess they'll just have to wait. Best part is, if anyone asks you why you play Astrologian, just tell them that you really like horoscopes and astrology in real life. When some nerd who majored in Microsoft Excel says, actually, that shit's not real. You know that, right? Just tell them that you knew they would say that because Mercury is in Gatorade or some shit, and everyone's having a really bad month because of it. It's perfect, it's priceless. But most importantly, it's aesthetic. And nothing will upset the masses more than being petty and looking cute while doing it. But Black Mage is truly famous. And for all the wrong reasons. It's about being public enemy number 1. It's about the healer getting nervous when they notice you're in the dungeon. It's about never moving, even when you're about to die. Because if you can't finish this fire forecast, you're going to commit 82 different war crimes. It's about having the ugliest artifact armors known to man and glamoring them on yourself anyway. It's about being able to say shit like, I'm underperforming in PvP, just wait until my papa hears about this, and then getting a monster of a buff that they later have to retract. It's about being better than other DPS, both literally and figuratively, because you know they're never going to ruin your job when the developer himself mains it. You are the definition of privilege, the envy of every other player. Samurai weeps in front of the grave of Kaiten, looks at you, and seethes himself into an early grave. But what are they gonna do about it? Post feedback on the official forums and beg the developers to do something about their horrible job mechanics? Imagine the devs actually looking at feedback for anything other than Black Mage or Reaper. You are simultaneously the best and worst part of the community. They both revere and despise you. We want to be you, and we also want to destroy you. One day, you will pay for what you've done. But for now, yee mother truckin' haw, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it again. We've helped some mainless 14 players find their new forever home. Unfortunately, these people will be making it everyone else's problem. But hey, as someone who will be developing a crippling addiction to Island Sanctuary, I can't think of a better game to help me discover my 13th reason. See you next decade, Farmers Nation!